Disraeli. Read by Harvey Bassett. Written by Jon Pearl. Music by Ryan Mellish.
I, Benjamin Disraeli, 1st Earl of Beaconsfield, have many claims to fame, and 1 or 2 of them are actually true. I was Prime Minister of this country not once, but twice, and my great, however many times, grandparents were rich and exotic aristocrats in Spain and Venice. Only one of those interesting facts is actually true, but then, what would you expect from a politician? I also wrote no less than 16 of the world's greatest novels. At least, some people said they were great. Well, one person in particular. But I'm entitled to an opinion, aren't I? And yes, one miserable critic did describe a poem of mine as unbelievably bad, and my one and only play as, if possible, worse. But who listens to critics? Not Benjamin Disraeli, that's for certain. The people in my time loved me so much they even gave me a nickname. Dizzy. And Queen Victoria, she loved me so much she even gave me the title Earl of Beaconsfield. Mind you, that was in 1876, when, as Prime Minister, I gave her the title Empress of India. But that has nothing to do with it. Yes, I have had a lot of names and titles. Among other things, I have been called during my life in politics a reptile. That was from my opponent, when, as a young man, I was fighting a by-election, and I challenged his son to a duel because of it. Of course, I didn't actually fight the duel, but in politics, it's the thought that counts, isn't it? As a young man, I invested in 2 hugely successful businesses, and it is not my fault that both the South African mine and the brand-new newspaper went bust straight away. It is completely untrue to say, as my wife once did, that I only married her for her money. And yes, it is a little bit odd that, after all that, I got to be Chancellor of the Exchequer and was put in charge of all the nation's cash, but well, that's politics for you. To this day, I'm the only Jewish-born person to be Prime Minister of Great Britain. That's an actual fact, by the way. And I was admired everywhere for my fashionable dress sense, my black velvet coats, scarlet waistcoats, long curly black hair, purple and gold trousers, and lacy ruffled shirts. So, that's me, modest Benjamin Disraeli, aristocrat, poet, novelist, businessman, Prime Minister twice, and supermodel. But my biggest claim to fame is hidden in the titles of some of my most brilliant books. The builder of this part of Harringay was such a fan of mine, he named the nearby streets after my glorious masterpieces. So, the next time you pass Lothair Road, Venetia Road, Tancred Road, Conningsby Road, or Sybil Mews, well, you have me to thank for their marvellous names. And that is a fact.